Hey, welcome back to the Single Dad's online YouTube channel, Online Dad, and I am the Online Dad. Well, it's February 2nd. Puxatawny Phil has seen his shadow, which means spring is 4 short weeks away. And after this polar vortex has gone through the Chicagoland area with its minus 60 wind chills and its minus 30 degree temperatures, I can't wait for spring. February is also one of those Hallmark holiday times called Valentine's Day. And we know traditionally Valentine's Day is usually for our significant others that are in our lives, but it can also be for your children. So this video short is going to be on things you can do for your kids on Valentine's Day. So the first thing I want to mention to you that Valentine's Day is not Christmas. It's not a time to go out there and spend a ton of money on your children. It is a time to simply recognize your love for them, and it doesn't have to be expensive. The problem with using those Hallmark holidays to buy expensive gifts for your kids, it's simply going to help damage the relationship between you and your children because your kids are going to start acquainting with the gifts that you buy with how much that you love them. And that's not what it's about. So Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday, a token showing of that you love them. So here's a couple of quick ideas that may work for you. Plain and simple, call them on the phone. If they all have their own cell phones, you call each one and you leave them a message. Call them before school, call them after school, but call them and make a point to touch base with them. Now, call them and leave a message is great, but still try several more times if you can't get a hold of them until you can actually physically talk to them. Don't say I did it once and I'm done and they can call me back. Remember, you're the parent. You need to keep being a parent and keep calling them. Now, if you've tried several times and you've left several messages, then you know what? At some point, you got to draw the line because you don't want it to be unnerving or annoying. So you want to do that. Do not leave one generic message for all of your children, especially if those children don't have cell phones. Don't leave it on the one child's cell phone. Hey, tell your brothers and sisters that I love them too and happy Valentine's Day. Not a good idea. Make a point to call them either before school, they leave for school, or when they get home from school when they're at their mom's house. Second, snail mail still works great. Go buy them a card and mail it and make sure they get it before Valentine's Day. There's a ton of places you can go to get cards from 99 cents to $8 a card, whatever you want to spend. Make each card different. Don't buy the same card for each one of your children, and make the message inside the card different for each child. Just don't put on there, love you, Dad. Leave a little message that is reflective of your relationship with each one of your children. If you feel the need that you want to get them a token something, there's no problem with that, but just don't spend a ton of money on there. Buy a gift card, something as simple as McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts or something that they would enjoy, but it's a little something. You don't want to, it's not $25, it's not $50, it's not even $100. It's just something simple, like a $5 gift card. If money is really tight and you can't give them a gift card, then make a coupon, good for making your favorite dinner the next time I see you. And yeah, Dad, you know what? They may request mac and cheese or a frozen pizza, but if that's their favorite dinner, make it for them. Put a coupon in there that Dad will come once in February at school to take you out for lunch. Most schools have that ability where you can come in, take them out for lunch, and bring them back. And if you don't make a habit of it, the schools usually are okay with it. They don't really frown on that at all. Again, depending on what your divorce decree says, and make sure that you follow all the school rules to be able to do that. Just don't show up blindly, expect to do it, and realize there's something you should have done at the beginning of the year to be able to take them out of school during the school day. But that could be a coupon there. If you're fortunate enough to have your kids on Valentine's Day, whether it falls on a weekend, I know this year it falls on a Thursday, but maybe that particular Wednesday night they're spending the night with you, then in the morning, make their lunches or somehow get a note in their backpack or in their binder or whatever, a little Post-it note that said, Happy Valentine's Day, love, Dad. Just a little token something. Yeah, you might get the eye rolls, and yeah, the kids will say it's not necessary, but you know what? They enjoy it. So do that. If they're coming to be with you on Valentine's Day night, surprise them with their favorite meal. And there's nothing wrong with taking them all out for pizza. Again, that's not an expensive thing to do, but just something that's out of the ordinary that shows that you're recognizing them on the day. And you know what? Give them those cards on the day. If they're with you on Valentine's Day, then save all 3 cards and give it to them. So there are some basic ideas there for you for Valentine's Day for your kids. Remember, it's not about how much you spend. It's the quality of what you're doing, showing, hey, I'm thinking about you. I'm letting you know that I love you. That's all Valentine's Day is for your kids. So go out there, make it a great Valentine's Day for you and your children. Have a great day with your kids. And remember, your children do love you unconditionally and forever. So until next time, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.